What is up, guys? Back in with another video, and sometimes barbers just give you bad haircuts. What can I say? But before we even get into all the magic, just make sure you follow me on Instagram and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos. Let's get right into it. So in today's video, I'm obviously going to be taking a look at the HTC Buds 7. Now, starting off with at least the softer side of things, it does have Bluetooth 5.3, which is easier and has a much more stable connection, which is a good thing. And the good thing also about that is also it does have one-step pairing. Now, moving on to even better things, it also does have ultra-low latency mode, and for that it has a few different modes like gaming, cycling, and running. Now, unfortunately, the thing is it's only IPX4 water resistant, which in my opinion isn't good enough, especially for people that like to go to the gym, like to work out. I don't think it's gonna be good enough to stay steady and hold stable when it comes to being sweaty or in a humid environment. So that's one downside already. The battery life is actually pretty decent considering the budget of it actually has a 22-hour battery life, which is pretty good considering the budget. Now, the upside of that too is also you do get a fast charge. Now, to get a complete charge, it just goes about 40 minutes. Pretty insane. And even for me, when I did get to testing them and using them, the 40 minutes was kind of ridiculous, even surprising me personally. And if you're someone that always values having earphones on the go all the time, one way could be having earbuds that last a ridiculous amount of times, beyond 22 hours, 27, 30, maybe even 40 hours. Or the other one is you could lean on earphones that have fast charge like these, which only last about 40 minutes per charge. You could get a really clean charge for just a couple minutes of charging and be on the go just for even a couple more hours, which is pretty insane. Now, the one thing that I really enjoyed about these earphones and that really blew me away is actually the design, which I actually was kind of impressed, and I think even larger companies and different other companies I've worked with can take an example of that. Is the design fits really well, like really well. So if you put them on, I didn't have any difficulties when it came to balancing them, keeping them on. And it's one thing that you may face when it comes to new earphones, just getting them used to your ears, different patterns you might put them in, whatever. But with these, they actually stay fit pretty well. I mean, considering I'm someone that goes to the gym, walks a lot, walks all over campus, does 10 billion things at once, I noticed that they did tend to stay firm and steady whenever and wherever. So that's actually one really good upside. Now, the only thing is how recommendable these are, because the one question I'd ask is, well, what is your standard, right? So for someone like me, I've used Samsung headphones, Beats, Java, all sorts, you name it. And the only thing is the standard that you may hold yourself in. So if you're coming from like say a Samsung Galaxy Buds earbuds, I don't think necessarily you might downgrade to this. So the argument here is exactly what is your standard? What do you see yourself? Are you someone who you're so used to the sound quality of Beats earphones that you can't switch, or are you someone who broke your last pair and you're just looking for something quicker at the moment and you just want a quick pair of earphones? It's like a twist and trade there where you can see the sweet spot where if you want them you can go for it, but if you're looking for pretty decent sound quality or even greater than that, then you might not go for them and just overlook them and go for something else greater or something that you're more used to. You can literally use this for whatever you want. I would definitely not recommend them for gym. Again, it's only IPX4 water resistant. Would not recommend them out in the rain, out where somewhere it's humid, because they just don't feel right. But then again, let me know what you think. Are you gonna get one? Do you already own one? Maybe even own a pair. Again, this is just my opinion. They're pretty decent, pretty good, especially the design of them. Now, the sound quality is decent. I'm not going to say it's the best pair I've ever used. In total, just for the general use, I think for anybody that's just for a fact looking for just a quick bang for a buck, these work. But you have to remember to keep in mind what your standard is. Are you looking for something just because you need it, or are you looking for something because it's just a spare that you might want to use for the moment? Let me know. I'm Jadija, and I'm out.